most of us have had a red from the Rhône, but if you haven't had a white from the Rhône before, it's absolutely understandable because it's only about 11% of production. It is growing because now consumers, we are a little bit more into whites, which is fantastic. But the great thing about the whites of the Rhône is that if you are normally a red wine lover, you will like the whites of the Rhône usually. And that's because this is a warm place. It's a Mediterranean climate. And so the grapes that grow here are well adapted to that heat during the day, cooling down at night so they can keep some acidity, but they generally have really round, soft textures and great flavor, whether they be floral or peachy or minerally. All of it is fantastic. The wine that I have for you this time is the Domaine de Saint-Cosme 2022 de Les Deux Albion Blanc. Now, this wine is from a very famous producer. Saint-Cosme makes excellent wine from all over the southern Rhône and some from the northern Rhône as well. They are one of the bigger producers in an area called Gigondas, which is a very famous and kind of pricey wine. The Romans farmed there. It's great. This estate, the Barrault family, has run this estate since 1490. So they've been around a little while. And actually, Louis Barrault took over the winery in 1992, and there was a giant quality jump. As part of his purchase and his looking around, he found this small plot, this small vineyard right outside of Gigondas, and he decided, you know what, this would be a perfect place to grow the grapes for this Les Deux Albion. The issue, though, is that in terms of where it's located, it is between Châteauneuf-du-Pape, which makes excellent white wines, by the way, kind of pricey, but excellent, and some of the Côtes-du-Rhône village and Gigondas. So it's in the Vaucluse area, and it is an IGP called Principauté d'Orange. I know I bludgeon that. I'm sorry, I don't speak French, but it means the Principality of Orange, and it refers to a former principality that was here. And so what is here, though, is a lot of limestone, which is fantastic. That calcareous soil is going to be great for the Viognier, Picpoul, Marsanne, Claret, Uni Blanc, and Bourbolenc, which is what is in this wine. So it's 30% Viognier and 30% Picpoul, 20% Marsanne, and then 6% or 5% of the rest of those grapes. So really a big Viognier influence here. It's aged for about 5 months on the lees, the dead yeast cells, to give it some texture in a combination of French demi-mues, which are large barrels, and some stainless steel. And so let's take a look at the wine and taste it. It's a little bit darker than some other wines because, again, you get some skin contact here and you're going to have some color and pigment due to the fact that there is a lot of heat here. And these grapes are really, really rich in flavor. So let's give it a swirl around the glass and sniff. Oh, so much here. It smells so good. So you have the peachy notes and you have floral, big white flowers here. Herbs and some spiciness. It's very perfumed. It has this kind of, this spicy green herb note. I can't put my finger on exactly which herb it is, but it is absolutely delicious and strong. I just want to keep smelling it. And let's taste it. Wow. So again, that Viognier coming in strong with the peach and the floral aromatics, those white floral aromatics, the herbs, the Picpoul is adding some acidity here, which sometimes you don't get in other whites of the Rhône, which if they're not made well, they can be heavy. Marsanne coming in with a lot of those green notes as well. Delicious Claret for the lift. An unbelievable wine. It's spicy, it's delicious, floral and fruity, yet what I love about it is that it feels fuller and it's more interesting than a lot of basic Côte de Rhône. So this wine, clearly those popping aromatics and the great acidity is coming from that limestone soil. A fantastic wine. Again, if you are somebody who really is not a big white wine fan, this is the wine for you. You will love it. Serve it slightly warmer, so not out of the fridge temperature. Leave it out for 10-15 minutes, and then the body and richness and all of those notes are going to pop out and just be absolutely delicious. Serve it with a cheese platter. You could have it with some fall soups and it would be absolutely delicious. Poultry, herbs, anything. An amazing wine. And I think this will be the wine, if you don't like whites, that might convert you.